to hold you bad?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you state your name for the record?
Detective Corporal Mark Johnston, and I'll be swearing for third-party knowledge for Detective Chamberlain.
Okay, have you read the type complaint that was filed with the court?
I did, Your Honor.
Are the facts stated in the complaint true to the best of your knowledge and belief?
Yes.
Can you state the facts that support the issuance of the arrest warrant?
Yes, on August 21st, 4 officers were dispatched to 15456 DuPage for an assault that just occurred. Prior to arriving, dispatch advised that the defendant, Chancel Page, had assaulted the caller and was at the back door of the residence. Upon officers arriving, they walked to the backyard of the location and observed Page walking. Officers identified themselves and advised Page to stop walking away from them. Page then began to run from officers, and officers gave chase. After a short foot pursuit, officers placed Page into custody. Officers in contact with the victim, Phillips, stated she is in a dating relationship with Page. They had a verbal argument which turned physical when Page came to the living room, elbowed her in the jaw, and pushed her onto the couch. Page then began choking her with both hands for approximately 30 seconds. She was unable to breathe during this time. She was then able to break away and ran to the kitchen, where she armed herself with a knife to defend herself. Page then fled the location.
She have injuries to her arms?
I have to go to the officer's report.
Oh, I see. Of her he damaged her glasses. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She did not lose consciousness while being choked, but she was unable to breathe while she was being choked.
Okay, thank you. All right. Did officer, who signed this?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay, it's you. Okay, and you signed it before you sent it over the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let the record indicate that I find probable cause to believe the accused committed the alleged offense, and I'll therefore issue the warrant. Any position on bond?
I think a standard domestic. Looks like his first domestic. There are some other attempt felony charges that were handled downtown, but whatever the court deems necessary, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. You too.
Vandalism.
Hi, officer. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Can you tell me, who do we have first?
We have Mr. Page.
Okay. All right. This is 242-040, the People versus Chancel Page.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. James Guzicki on behalf of Mr. Page. Waive reading of the complaint, stand due, and requesting a personal bond in this matter or a nominal bond, and also the court appointed attorney.
Okay. Mr. Page, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say orally or in writing can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to have an attorney present during any future questioning and any future court hearings. In the event you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. You have 2 dates within the next 21 days. The first is your probable cause conference. Your probable cause conference will occur on September 4th of 2024, and you can appear at that hearing via Zoom. Following that, you will have a preliminary exam. At the preliminary exam, a prosecutor must show that a crime was committed and that there is probable cause to believe you committed that crime. And that will occur on September 9th of 2024 in person at the 23rd District Court. I have signed the ex parte order to preserve evidence. I have also signed the request for a court-appointed attorney to ensure that you have an attorney to represent you on all of your court dates and at future questioning. Now, I see he has one warrant or one holdout of Inkster. It appears to be traffic. He just got off probation at a district court. Is he employed?
He's, he was injured, I believe, and lost his job. He does do some odd, like healthcare and stuff like that in the meantime.
Okay. Allegations in this case are serious. There's an count one is a felony punishable by up to 10 years in prison and or $5,000. Certainly a significant allegation. It's assaultive crime. I don't think a personal bond is appropriate based on those allegations. Sir, you have a $25,000 10% bond with the GPS tether. You are to appear in court as directed. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number. You're not to have any contact with Morgan Phillips. You can't go to her home. You can't go to her work. You can't go to where she goes to school if she goes to school. When I say no contact, I mean no contact. You can't call her. You can't email her. You can't send her anything in the mail. You can't go to where she lives or works. You can't have any contact of any kind. And you can't have anyone else do any of these things for you except for your attorney. You can't send her text messages, instant messages, emails, tweets, or any other form of communication or contact with her in any way. If you have her programmed in your phone, block her. If she contacts you, do not reply. If you go into a store or a restaurant or a party and she is there, you must leave immediately. Do you understand this, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Was the date of the exam the 11th?
I have the exam is 9/9.
Oh, 9/9, okay. I'll put it down.
You can't go to the address of 15456 DuPage. Do you live at that address or did you live at that address as well, sir?
Yes, I did.
All right, you're allowed one visit to the premises to obtain personal belongings accompanied by a police officer. You cannot possess or have access to firearms. You can't purchase or consume alcohol or illegal drugs. And those are the conditions of my bond. Or your bond. And we're all set.
And the judge can talk to you.
All right, this is
You guys come to the
Mr.
door. Yeah, just come to the door.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
All right, I'd like to see you a little closer because I'm having a hard time hearing you.
You're hurting me so bad. I had nowhere to go. Almost I ran my feet out. Oh.
Oh, sir, if you can hear me, you can sit down. I just can't, I can't see you very well. All right, this is 230769, 230768, the People versus Gary Huddleston.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. James Guzicki on behalf of Mr. Huddleston. Waive reading of the complaint, ask you to set aside the warrant, and asking for a personal bond. He's currently homeless, Your Honor.
Amy knows Judge Shackelford.
Okay. All right, we'll set aside the warrant. It looks like he's pled on both of these cases and was given payment plan of, he owes $600 total. He's given a payment plan of $50 a month. Mr. Huddleston, how are you going to make payments on this?
I had a job downtown at a Mercury Bar and Grill. I was at the Celtic Army. They discharged me from there. After I went under TLS, I was supposed to have 2 months of
program around my fellow, people that have been in recovery. And in recovery, it's like people that I did drugs with, sold from, and all this other stuff. So it doesn't matter if they're my church family or my children.
All right.
So I don't know how, man, and my feet hurt.
All right,
so-
hold on, sir. Let me look at this. I mean, Mr. Gazicki, he's got warrants out of Monroe with no bond, so I'm not sure what that is. It'd be good.
Is that file be marked medical?
Instructing police.
Oh, so,
No. Sir, your criminal record is,
it's horrible.
it is, it's not good.
Horrible.
Liz, Mr. Gazicki, can you approach for a moment?
Yeah.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sentencing you to 30 days in jail. You have credit 1.
Does a hand
That's on
sign-
each case. That, sir, I'm talking. That, sir, that's on each case. They'll run concurrent.
Okay.
And that's how you're gonna pay off your fines and costs. And the rest of it will be waived. All right, I'm waiting. I can hardly hear you. You're so muffled. I am having a really hard time hearing you.
All right, thank you.
I'm gonna mark your file medical.
Thank you.
Mr. Huddleston, I'm gonna ask you a question. Be honest if you want, if not, you don't have to. They have medically assisted treatment in jail for opiates, and for other substances. Do you want me to mark your file so that they will assess you for withdrawals?
No, ma'am, because I had been clean for 7 months. Did you miss?
Good job. Okay, good. All right, we're marking your file medical. These files will just be closed out and you're done at the 23rd District Court. You got a few other places that want to see you.
Have a nice day. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
Thank you, you too.